So what is up, mi gente? It's your boy Brett Anthony back again. So this time I'm going to be bringing you guys an idea or a challenge to myself where I'm going to be taking a Beethoven song, something classical, and seeing if we can flip it into some baile funk and make it a festival banger. Now I don't know what possessed me to concoct this idea, but this is where we're at. I'm going to see what we can come up with. All right, let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to take a song, one of my classic or Beethoven songs I already happen to know. I don't know if this is considered cheating or not. So that's going to actually start before the beat drops. So let's do this. And we're trying to fit it into a 4/4 timing signature. All right, so we got a little bit down here. Let's see what it sounds like if we try to put this in time. You know what, we're just gonna put this on another sound for right now. So right here is where we'll start the new melody, or the second phrase, or the second section of that phrase of the melody. Start on measure 10. Woo! That was a complete accident, actually, but I love the way it transitioned into that felt piano. You know what? That actually just gave me an idea. We might be able to do something. So the bottom part, we need to break that up and give that a different sound. Let's see where we're going to take this. Where are we going to put this? Maybe here. That might work. I'm hearing more of a warp sound is what I was looking for, though. Probably just layer that, then that's what we'll do. Take this part, we strip out the rest of what we don't need here. So let's try this. You know what? I think it has to be a little bit more stabby to go for the style of what I'm going for. So maybe like a brass sound and then a bass. You know what? We're going to go over here to this bass. And we're going to check over here for my claps or my baile funk claps. So let's go over here to the drum section real quick. And if you guys can see, I'm trying to work on my organization here. Been working on that lately as far as inside the DAW. So let's see what we got here. You know what? This is going to be completely outside of everything else we have here. We're going to import this just as a regular wave. All right, guys, let's see. I know this is going to sound like garbage right now, but we are still in the beginning stages. So don't be judgmental just yet. All right, so we got an idea. We got something. We're starting to get somewhere. So I want something to hit on the one right there, and then I want like a little space in between there, and then I want it to start again. So. And then we want to start again right there on the one, on the downbeat. All right, so we got to change this synth pad or this whatever is being sustained right now, whatever notes are being sustained. We're going to chop that up because we want it to be a little bit more vibrant, so we don't need too many long notes or long chords. So we're going to switch that up. What we'll do is we'll move this up here. So what's crazy is I hear something in my head. I hear a bunch of different things and melodies and stuff in my head. Now I was just trying to figure out how to execute them, especially when it comes to dealing with time, because as you guys know, most time signatures for music nowadays, especially popular music, is going to be 4/4 time signature. But from what I'm hearing is da 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 da. Because the way it starts and the way the melody starts originally, it's not in 4/4 timing. It's throwing me off a little bit. So I'm just trying to get that figured out and trying to see how it can line up with the sounds and the style of what I'm going for. But instead, I need to go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, da 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 da, 1 2 3 4. Okay, now we got it. Now I've got the melody part figured out. Got the timing figured out. All right, there we go. Now we got it. All right, now we're on to something. Now we're off to the races, my friends. All right, let's see if this part still lines up. I don't think it will, but let's see. Measure 11. Okay, cool. That definitely helps out a lot. Thank you. We'll move this over. Measure 11. No. Actually, you know what? We might cut that ending note, that tail note, a little shorter. These notes, yeah, instead of sustaining them. Hopefully I don't have to replay them since I was holding down the sustain pedal when I actually initially played it. We'll see. Okay, cool. Now that we got that, let's go ahead and get to what I was doing before. Cool. All right, we think we got something here, guys. All right, so now that we got that going, we got to get I need a brass sound. That's what I'm looking for here. Ooh, that works as a second layer as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this one first. Okay, cool. So now we just need another percussive, or we need some more percussion elements to give it more of that bodily funk vibe. So let's see what we can find. Actually, that might work better than what I was originally thinking. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. You know what? We'll just add a new track here, like so. Okay, all right. Now we're getting somewhere. Cool, that's what we'll do there. You know what? Let's go ahead and double this up real quick like. Now, if it sounds good on a boring piano sound, that means whenever we do switch it over to whatever the actual lead or the final sound would be, it'll actually sound even better. Or at least that's the theory. Let's go ahead and run with it. That might work for some ambience, or maybe as an ambient layer. I don't know. I'm liking it. I might keep it. That might work for like an ambient layer. I don't know. I kind of like it. We might keep it. But I still need something that stands out, or at least that helps with that or accompanies that, but using the same melody. Let's see what we find here. We'll copy this down here to the serum layer and see if, in fact, I can find something that matches, that doesn't take away from. Whoop. I may have put that on the wrong layer. Let's see. Sorry, that's on this contact patch. Let's see what we have. What contact sound do we have loaded up here? Absolutely nothing. Let's see what we can find. You know what? For my lead sounds, I'm actually going to go with a serum sound this time. So let me bring this back up here and see what I can find. God, I love that saw sound. Nope. Ooh. All right, so we're going to sample out a few sounds and see what sticks and what sounds the best. And I may have to move it up a little bit because it might be a little bit too low. It might clash with the bass sounds. We already got enough on the low end there, but let's see. All right, before we get lost down a dark, deep path or trap of sound design and trying to figure out a sound, let's just go with the first one that sounded decent. This one right here. Yeah, that sound adds some texture and color and fills up a lot of space. So now it allows us to keep building on the drum part, even though the melody sounds kind of basic, but we can at least still fill up on the percussion and the drum sounds, and maybe that'll give us more of the sound of what we're looking for. All right, so what we'll do is we'll load up some drum sounds over here inside the drum machine. So right now I'm just gonna grab a few random perk sounds and see what we come up with when playing around with them. All right. That might be enough perk sounds right there. Let's see. We're going to see what I can come up with. Let's try to record this real quick before I forget what I was trying to play before, because now I'm starting to get too many different patterns in my head. We'll delete this part here, get rid of this note. That's what I need right there. I need a metronome. Enough of that. All right, now that we got some percussion going here, I feel like we need to enter the kick. Even though I already knew what the kick pattern was gonna do before, I like to fill out the rest of the instruments and get a feel for the other percussive or drum instruments before adding the kick. Because once you add the kick, it kind of like finalizes it and it kind of blocks any other ideas as far as percussion goes or percussive instruments goes because it takes up a lot of space. So let's go ahead and get this kick drum added in here. Ooh, I like that. I like the way that sounds. Let's see something here. I like the way that kick sounds. Let's see if we can figure out a way to make this kick drum hit right here, because I also want to add in an 808, but I don't want this to be so full that I don't have room for the 808. So I got to make space for the 808. That's not exactly the drum pattern that I wanted to play. Let's redo that real quick. Cool. All right, so we got something here. Let me see. Do we need to quantize this? I wanted to have an organic feel, but at least on the one, because I know. Okay, cool. Now we got to find this 808. I think I already got one loaded up over here. Let's see. Might already have one loaded up. Let's unmute this. Find us an 808. Whew. Oh God, we're shaking the house over here, guys. Okay, so apparently this 808 is not tuned, so we need to get this fixed ASAP. You know what? This is what we can do. Instead of doing all of that, why don't we just find the sample itself? That's this one right here. Let's see if I can get this over here. If I can get this mapped out in the right keys. Whoa. Okay, that sounds right now. Cool, we got that mapped out. Let's make sure we got this on mono, polyphony at 1, because we don't need multiple notes hitting at the same time. The 808 is 808ing. Okay, we definitely got to throw some compression on that to control that bass, but yeah, let's just say the 808 is definitely knocking. Shout out to Decap on that 808. That thing is wild right now. My goodness. So let's go ahead and record that. Yeah, we definitely want to put some compression on that, control it a little bit. We'll use a stock compressor real quick, or we'll put a 3-to-1 on that, or actually a 4-to-1. Make the attack a little bit slower. All right, there we go. So the 808 is still hitting, but it's a lot more tame. It's not just going crazy all over the place. Okay, so we had to take out some of that low end on that, so it's not really interfering with the 808. All right, so far I think we got something pretty solid as far as the drop goes. I might want to play a little bit more with the melody. I don't know, or it might just me lacking some vocals. I don't know. We'll see. But I think we might be done for this drop, and we might just need a little intro, a little build up to it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get on to that and see what we can come up with, guys. So we'll save this right here for as the drop. So we'll have an intro, we'll have a build up, and then we got this drop right here. This drop technically starts right here. So let me see, 8 bars. We'll move this down. Let's get rid of this because we're not using this. And let's move this because we're not using this either right now. And so we pretty much got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars right here. 8 bars. Let's see, where is this extending to? This section right here will be part of a different, so let's go ahead and cut that, and then obviously this would be a different one. Actually no, that would be part of the one. This would be a 4 count going into this drop. So give me a second here, trying to get this structured out in my mind, guys. So that means we would need a 8 bar build up here. There's a 6 bar currently. Let's see how we can finesse this or build this up. We'll shift everything down to here so we can have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we'll have this 8 bar build up right here, and then it'll drop into here. 4 bar intro, 8 bar build up. Okay, cool. I think I might have something here, guys, for the build up. So for the build up, what do I want here? Intro leading up to the build up. You know what? That's what we'll do. We'll push this back another. All right, so it looks like we're in the key of A minor, guys. So let's try something. Kind of straightforward. I might change it up a little too straightforward for me, but for my liking. But in the essence of trying to save a little bit of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and run with that. So let's see. Thought I had the metronome on here, sorry. Cool, all right, we got something here. And I think what I might put here at the beginning, let's do like a Reese bass for the bass line here. We're actually gonna remove the bass from the piano, and we'll do a Reese bass sound here. So what I'm hearing is like it's starting off with like a little bit of essence of, or hinting at the body funk drum pattern. So we'll probably get some percussion going here, like cha chicka cha chicka cha chicka boom cha chicka cha chicka cha chicka boom cha chicka cha chicka cha chicka boom cha chicka cha chicka cha chicka. So in order to get there, let's get this bass line mapped out real quick. Cool, we got that. Let's quantize that real quick. Save it. Oh yeah, so we got it. I got something here. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna add in another drum machine designer. Let's see if I duplicate this. Is it gonna duplicate the same sounds, or is it gonna give me an empty kit? Let's see. Shit, gives me the same sounds that I already imported. Oh wait, but I can clear these pads. Let's go ahead over here. Sorry, kick controls. Where are we? How do we clear out all this? All right, cool. So we don't have any sounds over here. Here we go. Sorry guys, I just moved around and organized a bunch of stuff recently, so trying to refine where I put everything now. And what we'll do is we'll EQ this out a little bit. So when we Okay, so now we just need some type of pad sound that we can use to build this up with. So why don't we go over here? We'll go to... No, we need a pad sound. Actually, we might be able to layer that piano or give that piano sound. Cool, I kind of like that. Anyway, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find like a choir type sound or something similar to that to layer with the bass line at the beginning to give it that like ethereal and atmospheric feel. So let's see what we can find here. We're gonna go to types. We'll go to search for the word vocal, see what we can find. Not 100% sold on that choir sound, but it is what it is. For the sake of saving time, we're just gonna go ahead and go run with it. Yeah, we're gonna switch this one because this sound is not doing it for me. Let's see if we can make it a sharper attack on that. Let's see. Well, the attack is on 0, so. Yeah, we'll give this a try. I have absolutely no idea why this repeated itself automatically all those times, but yeah, there we go. And we'll layer that choir sound with another type of pad. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Why this keeps repeating, I have no idea what setting I changed. Nothing's changed over here. Anyways, we're gonna get right back to it. Okay, now I think for the build up, guys, you know what? We're running a little late on, we're running on time. I already kind of know what I want to do for a build up, so we're not going to take a lot of time on that. We're just going to make something simple right here. Give me 1 second. Where is it? We'll take something like this sound. Cool. What in the actual going on here? Why is all these extra? What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Apparently I changed some setting in here and it keeps duplicating a lot of times the whatever it is that I played in the MIDI. So anyways, we got that there, and now we want it to switch into the builder. That's the only thing I was missing in the beginning. I wanted like some type of percussion and the whistle. All right, guys, we're thinking here. All right. I'm thinking if I should just throw in a percussion loop here, a funk percussion loop. Let's see. For the sake of saving time, I think that's what we're going to do real quick. Let's see what we come up with here. See if this helps at all. Nope. Sounds like garbage. You know what? This is just gonna be easier if I play it. So if I find the sound I'm looking for and I play it. Cool. All right, so we got that part. What is all this crap and why does it keep doing this? It's annoying. All right, cool. So not exactly what I was hearing, but close enough. All right, so now on this build up, I wanted to kind of like tease the melody that it's that is the infamous Beethoven song, but I also wanted to have a nice big build up. So to the drop. Let's see if we can accomplish that, or how we're going to accomplish that. And like I said, for the sake of saving time, we're actually going to take a build up, a pre-made build up, and just go ahead and expound upon that. So let's see what we got here as far as build ups goes. All right, we'll take this one for right now. Not exactly the build-up I was looking for, but it'll work for what we need to get done, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and keep it moving to the build-up. So we'll have this melody come in, repeat itself, the bass line. And for the bass, you know what? We'll layer that up with a bass that saw wave style bass. I got a Reese bass here. We'll do something like this, where it would be a saw. Yeah. Let me see if I can find a nice, thick, fat saw wave. So we want something where it's building up. We don't want it wide open though. Let's see. You know what? Let's see if this melody, what I have in mind is, if it's actually going to work on this section here. Cool. So right there. So we need to do a cut right here on this part right here. And what we'll do is right here, we'll bring all this back. This is where we'll introduce this melody, or this is where we'll introduce the drop. It will be at this moment. Let me go ahead and add this in here as well. Let's slide all this back right here, like so. my God. I think we got something here, guys. Oh my God. I think we might have us a build up here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this again. All right. I think we got something here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a minute. Let's bring this back here. And then what we'll do here is we'll take a look at some sound effects, some risers. Let's see what we have here. All right, we'll throw in a classic riser here. We gotta cut that a little bit sooner. Okay, cool. So now we just gotta add in a little drum fill there. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have ourselves what Beethoven would do if he were indeed a Brazilian body funk DJ producer in 2023. I don't know. Let's see. I could play a fill right now. I'm just gonna be lazy and see if I can find a fill real quick. Ha! That's actually, I actually like that. So let's go over here. Oh, and what do you know? It actually fits perfectly. Let's see. We'll take off the first one. And on the one, we need like a drop bass sound on the one. That is what we need. We need a bass hit. A synth bass hit on the one. Let's see what we can find, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get rid of this, clean this up real quick. We'll put this under the drum section so I don't forget it. So that I guess that would technically be under bass. Let's see what we can find here. Nope. For mid bass, let's see. Can't go wrong with the wubs. And we got that settled in. Now we need to find an actual lead sound for this piano sound for the drop, because obviously that's not going to be significant enough. That's not going to be sufficient enough for a lead drop. So let's go over here to my lead sounds for this actual piano part and see what we can find. We'll take it down here to massive and see what we can find in massive. Let's see what we can find in massive today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go synth leads, see what we can find. We might want to loop this so we can actually get some. All right, let's see what I can find here, ladies and gentlemen. This is running a lot longer than I was expecting. Okay, not really liking these lead sounds. Might have to switch this up to Serum. Because I haven't fully gone through Massive and don't really know all the sounds and all that stuff, haven't figured all that out yet, we're going to go ahead and switch over here to Massive, see if I can find something. I should be able to find something, a lead sound that I actually like a little bit quicker. Actually, that might work. But we need to replay it because it has too long of sustain on the final notes. I'm not liking it. Okay, cool. So I think we might have what we're looking for. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, cool. Now we just need to layer this lead sound with something. Let's see. What can we layer it with that would make it sound good, interesting, and not be too much? I think we got something solid as far as a build up and into the first half or first part of the drop. Let's go ahead and take a listen to it all together. I want to get to like layering sounds and stuff, and that's gonna take me a little bit, but let's go ahead and see what we got so far and see if we do like it. We're gonna go ahead and run this back. So now this is the actual playback. Let's see what it would sound like if Beethoven himself was, in fact, a body funk producer, DJ extraordinaire here in the year 2023. Let's get it. And then the next part of the drop, you know what, I got an idea. I might have to make a part 2 for that. But I got an idea for the second half of the drop that I think would go crazy. But you guys let me know what you thought about that. If you want me to do some more mixes, or if you guys can think of some crazy type of mixes between genres and what we can flip and turn into whatever genre you want to, let me know. I'll give my best at it and see what we can do, all right? I appreciate you guys. If you did like this, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, all that other good stuff. We'll catch you on the next one.